Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back to my channel, and in this tutorial we are going to be designing this event flyer you're seeing right now on your screen. Whether you're using Photoshop, CorelDRAW, InDesign, this is a step-by-step guide that will guide you through any software at all that you're using. But in this tutorial we are going to be using CorelDRAW, and without further delay, let us get into it. This is our CorelDRAW workspace. The first thing that we are going to do is that we're going to right click and bring in our materials, right? The pictures that we are going to be using for the tutorial. I think this Z here, we're going to be using these two pictures, just these two pictures. Every other thing we are going to be creating it, right, inside CorelDRAW. So this is the text we are going to be using, right? This is the text we are going to be using for this tutorial, right? And then the next thing that we're going to do is that we're going to now come to our rectangle tool and then draw like this and size it to the size of the flyer we want to design. Because it's a social media flyer, we're going to be using 6 inches by 7.5 inches, right? So if you're printing it, you can use complete A5, right? You can use A5, right? But because it's a social media flyer, we are going to be using this because this is the size for social media flyer. You understand? So the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to now bring this image in. I generate this image from ChatGPT, by the way, right? Picture of somebody singing and carrying guitar because it's for a karaoke session. You can see people clapping and the person is singing. So this is just perfect for the stuff. So we are going to now bring this picture in and then blow it up like this. We are going to increase it this way, right? We're going to increase it like this, right? And then we are now going to raise it up, right click on it, and then power click it inside the container, right? Let's bring it down a little, like this, right? So now that we have this, the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to right click on the image and then we're going to come to edit power click. Edit power click will allow you to go inside the container to adjust whatever it is that is in there, right? So we are inside the container like this, and then we are going to come to our transparency tool, and then we are going to apply it this way, right? We're going to apply it just like this, right? We're going to apply like this, and then you're going to now go back. We're going to now go back. To go back, you just click on finish, right? Finish to go back, then you give it black, right? You see what we have right now. You see what we have. So the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to now bring this guy down like this. We are going to reduce it like this and bring it down here. I'm going to bring it down like this. Let's reduce it and bring it down like this. Then we'll now take our transparency tool and then we'll apply it just this way. And then we'll come to effect, come to blur, and then we'll come to Gaussian blur. Right? If you're using a version of CorelDRAW that is lesser than 2024, you will see a pop-up box. It will not appear by the right-hand side like this. It will just be a pop-up box, but with the same thing that you're seeing here. So you just adjust it, right? You blur it like this, right? I think this 20 is okay. Then you right click on it and then you power click it inside the container, right? So we have this like this, and this is okay, right? So the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to bring the logo. We're going to bring the logo in like this and put it somewhere here, right? Let's put it just like that, and then we'll now go back to text, and then we'll now copy all of these that you're seeing here, and then we'll bring them down here. Let me give you white so that we can all see what is there. So the logo is already carrying this name. There's no need to put it again. Then we'll just copy this percent and then bring it down here. We're now going to right click on it and change it to uppercase. We change it to uppercase. Let's use the font called Poppins, right? And then we now spread it a little like this. Percent karaoke nines. Karaoke 9. Let's control K to break it apart, right? Then we'll now change it to capital letter, right? Change it to capital letter, right? Click, come to change case, and then change it to capital letter, right? So the next thing that we are going to do now is that we are going to change this font to a more better font, right? Let's use, I'll put the link to download this font, I'll put it in the description so that you can download it and then use it for yourself. I'm going to use this rounded Damagotic rounded, right? Then I will adjust it this way and then I will blow it up like this. I'll blow it up like this and put it just right here. I'm raising this up like this, right? Let me change this guy. Let me look for a thicker poppins, a bolder poppins that I can use. Okay, let me use medium. Then I will now reduce it like this. Then put semicolon at the front. I mean, is it column? This sign, is this sign column or semicolon? I don't know. I passed my English class, Shaba. I've forgotten. It's been a long time. You understand now? Then we are going to give this a color yellow. Color yellow. You see what we have right now. This is not your regular karaoke design, right? So the next thing we are going to copy is that we are going to bring this down here, and then we are going to break it apart. Control K as usual. Then we'll use one of my favorite fonts for this guy. The name is Taken by Vulture. Taken by Vulture. And then we'll now increase it and then bring it just down here. Right? Just down here. Then we'll now use should we use Poppins or let's use Montserrat. Montserrat. Montserrat, we are going to use not that. I say Montserrat. Okay, this is Montserrat here. We're going to use semi-bold. And then we are going to click on it, double click, highlight it, and then hold Control Shift less than on our keyboard. You know the less than sign now. Or you don't know it. Olodo. We use the less than sign on our keyboard. And if you don't know the less than sign, just use your shape to adjust. This is what I did. I only reduce it. The spacing in between. You can see. You can either reduce or decrease. You understand now? And that is what I did. So now that I have this, the next thing that I am going to do, let me take this down like this. Take this down and then increase this guy because his name has be big, right? So now that we have that, the next thing that we are going to do right now is that we're going to now bring this guy. I'm going to bring it down here. And then the date and the time, we're going to now come down like this and put it here. But we'll not just put it there. What we're going to do, we are going to come here, draw a rectangle like this. We'll draw a rectangle like this. Let's raise it up and put it down here and then give it white outline. So let's make it thicker, maybe like 1. No, I think 1 is too tiny. 2, right? And then we'll now come to our shape 2. You come to shape 2, and then you now come to this node. this one you're seeing here, and then you drag it down a little. If you hold Control key, it is one side that you will be affecting with whatever you're doing will be affecting. But I want it to affect everywhere. So I'm leaving my Control key. You just use your mouse to drag like this, and then see what we have. All the angles are curved, right? Then you now come back again, draw a rectangle like this, and then give it red. Give it red, right? Let's make sure it's at the back. Right, to be like it is rolling out. In fact, we can give it like make it darker by using our interactive or fill tool, interactive fill tool, and drag it this way, and then make this place darker. Make this place darker. Make it dark like this. We'll make it dark like this. You now be as if it is rolling out. Right. So the next thing we are going to do is to start bringing in all these things that you're seeing here, date and time. Let's reduce it like this, and then we can use Montserrat or Poppins, either Montserrat or Poppins, anyone. You understand? But we shall making sure we are not using more than 3 fonts in this design, right? And then we now bend it like this date and time, and then we'll put it here. You see where it is, date and time, right? So we now bringing this down like this, July 2025. Let's copy this guy out. Then we are going to bring this guy in like this. So the same font that we use here is the same font we are going to use for this. The name is called Dama Gothic. Let's go look for the family of the font. Take our, let's make sure it is centralized. Then take our shape tool and then drag it up like this to reduce the spacing. Then we are now going to increase it this way, right? Increase it that way. Or for me, I will just move this closer like this and then reduce this shape that you're seeing. I'll reduce it. All right. And then I will now paste the year. I'll paste it down like this. And then put it here and reduce it. I'll reduce the year like this. And then use my shape to stretch it. You know the way now. You know the gist. Then we'll put it like that, you see. Then the time, we just put the time here like this. We can use the same font, but it will not be as thick as that. Or we can use another font, maybe like Montserrat or maybe like Poppins. You understand? Let me use Montserrat. Right? And then I think I don't like that Montserrat for this time. I think I will use that Damagotic. Well, a thin one. I will not let it be here. I think I like this one. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Right? Now that I have this, I will now raise this up a little. I will raise it up a little. Can you see what we have right now? Right? So this one we are going to break it apart. Control K to change the font to maybe like Poppins 2, right? And this one to like the J Snooze, right? Let's put it like this. I will adjust this one a little, just a little like this. And then give this a yellow. You can see what we have right now. So the next thing that we are going to do is that we're now going to bring these guys. We're going to bring them in. This is where they come in. But before that time, let's come to rectangle 2, and then we'll draw a rectangle like this, right? And then we'll draw another one like this, and give you white, and give you white, right? Then this one, we may have to shift these guys a little. For example, this guy, you can move it up a little so that we can have enough space to put other things. You see, that's exactly what I'm going to do to create space. Yeah. Then I'm going to give this outline a white. I'm going to give it a white, and then we're going to put it this way. Then bring these other ones, we'll bring it in like this. This other one will bring them like this, right? Then we're now going to Control K on our keyboard, and then bring these ones here, and then this guy, we're going to bring it down. See, like I said in one of my videos, I said design is 70% background and 30% alignment. Your balance, your alignments, your hierarchy, everything boils down to like 30% joins with your perfect background, and then you're creating a dope design. You feel me? So you see this arrangement now, just fantastic design and experience. You'll get there soon. You understand now? So you can see what we have right now. Let me take this down. I want to change it to the font I've been using since, either Poppins, or Montserrat. You understand? Either Poppins or Montserrat. I'm leaving that like that. Then I'm going to bring this one to down a little. I'll bring it down a little. Then I'll I'll still use the same font, Poppins, right? And then I'll space it. Spot bar, wine bar, right? And then I will now start bringing the icons that I'm going to use for them. All these icons. If you need these icons, they will be how should I give it to you guys? So should I give it to you guys just like that? Okay, join the Telegram channel, and ask for the icons, right? I will pin it. You understand? I will pin it on the Telegram channel where you will download it. I'll pin it there. Join the Telegram channel and download the icons if you want, right? So the reason for you joining the Telegram is because I want you to register for my class coming up this August, right? Coming out this August, and then the replay will be uploaded so that anybody coming across this video at any time will go there and buy the course. You understand? So if you are coming across this video anytime, just know that the class has either passed, and the the record is uploaded somewhere, that the link is in the Telegram channel where you can download it. Right? So that is it. If you join Telegram channel, I'll give you these 4 icons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the text effects that I use for this. The text effect that I use for this. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Join Telegram channel, I'll give it to you. You understand? Join the Telegram channel, you will see it there. You get the point now. So now that we have this, the next thing we are going to do is that we're going to now bring these guys in. We're going to bring this guy. Let's first of all bring the date. The address. And put it here. Give it black and reduce it like this. Right? Let's Control K to break it apart. And then we are going to use or that Damagotic. Hmm? Damagotic. We are going to give this one like maybe poppins, and then we are going to reduce it. Let this club be something else. A thin, a thinner font size. Maybe like this. Yes. Mm-hmm. Then we'll now bring the location icon. The location icon will now bring it like this. Hmm? That one is for this. And then the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to now bring this IG like this. We'll bring this IG to the middle. Let's give it black. And then we'll bring these guys to this place and give it black as well. Right? We'll now reduce it. And then we'll break it apart. Control K to break it apart. And then we'll now raise it like this. Let's give them this font. This font you're seeing right here, right? Control R. And then I'll now come to my Eclipse tool and draw a circle like this. Draw a circle like this. And then give it a red. And then bring this guy. Bring this guy in. I may have to change this font to like Bebas. That's the common fonts they use for something like this. 18 plus, let me bolding it. And then give it white. It means that the show is for 18 people above 18. Whether you are 18 or above, yes. That's the people that the show is for. Right? So this one, we're also going to use poppins. Let's reduce it and use these icons. All these icons, I'll give you for free on the Telegram channel. But to download the picture and the microphone so that you can use it to practice, your own. The link to download it will be in the description, right? The link to download this picture will be in the description below, right? So we are done right now. You can see what we have. Dope and precise. Then I went ahead to use text effect for this karaoke, right? I use text effect for that karaoke. This is the text effect that I use. This one. So to get this text effect, it will be in the Telegram channel, right? I'll give it to you for free in the Telegram channel. Go check it out. The text effects and the icons, all of them will be in the Telegram channel. In fact, I'm going to save those icons as SVG, where you can edit them yourself. You can change the color without stressing yourself too much, right? So I am going to have to duplicate this and then import the, what's it called? The text effects that I did. And then I will now bring it inside. Right, and that is it. I've included the text effect and we have come to the end of this video, right? We have come to the end of this video. You can see, right? Dope ass design. So if you need the picture, the link to download the picture will be in the description of this video, right? You can download it so that you can use it yourself to create your own design, right? So I'll see you guys on the next one. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Let us grow it together, right? So I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, be creating designs. Don't stop creating. Create, learn more, right? Bye-bye.